Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. It's just that it's changed there. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? How we doing, man? On this fine Thursday evening. Who we got in the chat, man? We got Keegan. We got Buddy. We got Sam Martin, Evan. Big Beast, Tarico. Citizens. Sam Martin again. Citizens for Life. Evan. Alec Johnson. Huss. YT. Benno. New York City, Craig Bradley, SB, Aman Sui, Lolly, Ben Yedder, Dash, Ilya, Pratik, Zermaine, Chris Paulson, Sam Gallagher, Max OJ, Ollie Smith. Good to see everyone in, man. Good to see everyone in. Can't read everyone's name out in it, but I'll try and get as many as I can on these solo streams. How we all doing, man? How we all doing? I feel like we need to talk, innit? You know what I mean? We need to talk and we need to rid ourselves of certain things that may have happened in the last 24 hours because it ain't been great. It ain't been great, you know, but it is what it is. We have to get it out of our system. We have to get it out of our system and we have to try and focus on the positives and look towards what is about to come on Saturday when we play United at Old Trafford. You know what I mean? Evan says very nervous. I'm now nervous, and I'm not. I mean, I would have been nervous anyway, but like I'm more nervous now because the confidence is there's no confidence really, is there? Do you know what I mean? The confidence is small because of how we played this season. The stop-start. Yeah, no worries, Ferg, bro. Thanks for the dono, bro. See you in a bit, man. Yeah, it's just like there's no confidence because of the way that the team's playing, the inconsistencies. And it's pretty mad. It's pretty mad. But we've got to try and look towards the positives. Professional Unit with a 5 says, can I say it? I'm going to say it. Southampton. They were sick, man. They were sick. Southampton was so good, like unbelievable. But ultimately, like we were arse. Chelsea scored. What score is it? 1-0. Oh, they just scored. Is it 1-0? Yeah. Oh, they just scored. What's happening? But yeah, look, honestly, it's one of them. Like, we've got to look at it and go, you know, the team has to look at themselves. The manager has to look at himself and go, why is this team not performing at the level it should be performing at? And then they need to find a way to sort it out. You know what I mean? Because the team, the players that we have is more than capable of going on a good run. But right now, it's just not happening for some reason. Has anyone got, I mean, other than the obvious that we've already spoke about, is there anything else that people think, like, may be affecting it? What do people think about the World Cup? I mean, we already know City had the most players at the World Cup out of everyone. Do we think that the World Cup maybe has something to do with it, or nah? Like, what are people saying? Nah, this ain't a preview, Zermaine. This is just random Derby Day chat, bro. The preview will be tomorrow. I think the World Cup messed up a bit. I mean, we did have the most players at the World Cup, so, you know, Cancelo might be suffering from the World Cup. His confidence is completely gone. His confidence is non-existent. Cancelo's, it's so sad to see, man. I mean, the guy always had a clanger in him, you know what I mean? The guy always had a defensive clanger. Like, that ain't new. You know what I mean? Like, when he's diving in, as he always does. That ain't new. But, like, he's not even being creative anymore. He's not scaring the attack. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to see from Cancelo. And it's not happening right now. I hope Cancelo, if he gets selected on Saturday, which I don't think he will. But if he does, I hope he just goes, you know what? I'm going to just forget everything that's happened in the last games or whatever, and I'm just going to go out there and just give it my best and try and rip this team apart. We need players to, like, forget about what's happened and just go out there, go ham. Yeah, we have been IP Trust. We've not been great before the World Cup either. I'm trying to find out, innit? H. Heen says Rico needs to start, in my opinion. Still 1-0, yeah? Chilling. City are just awful anyway. Well, we are just awful at the moment, Josh. I don't know if you're a City fan, but we are awful, bro. The way we've been playing has not been good. I don't know why. The first half of the first half of the season, if that makes any sense. We were brilliant. We were tearing teams apart. It was so good to see. Creating chances, goals, and then something happened. Should we check what happened? Should we go on the City? I want to go on the City. I want to go on City fixtures. City fixtures by date. Man City results. Yeah, and I'm going to see what happened. When did it turn to shit? Fixtures by date. Chris Paulson says it was the Bayern, Mönchengladbach, not the Mönchengladbach game, Dortmund game. Let me see if I can get this on the screen, guys. One sec. Boom. Can you see that all right? Yeah, I can zoom in if you want. Is that better? That's better, isn't it? Is that better for you guys, yeah? Let me move this over here so I can see the chat. Yeah, you can see it. Right, so let's have a look then. You can see it, yeah? Buzzing. So you got Liverpool here. That's a chiller. Obviously, it's pre-season. It is what it is. West Ham, good performance. Bournemouth, decent. That was arse. That was arse. That was arse. That was good, but the team we were playing at the time were arse. That was arse. Don't remember too much of this one. I don't think that was a great performance. That, I think, was a good performance, but we scored a goal after a minute, so that probably helped. That was great. That was actually a good performance. That was a great performance. Good performance, but opposition. Good performance, opposition. Red card. Pep fucked us with it. Anfield tactics. Semi-decent performance, not great. This was awful, I was there. Awful, but that was because of the opposition. Dead game. Awful. Okay. Awful. Okay. Okay. Awful. Not great. Opposition. Awful. That is right, isn't it? I'm not being harsh there. I'm not being genuine. I'm trying to be honest. I'm not trying to be like, you know, reactionary. I'm genuinely being. I'm going to do that again because I genuinely think that is legit. West Ham was good. I thought West Ham was good. Bournemouth was a good game. That's two. The first two games were sick. Newcastle was awful. Palace was awful. Forest was sick, but the opposition were arse. Aston Villa away, awful. Seville, can't really remember it. Dortmund at home, not great. Wolves, good. Scored after a minute. This was a great performance. Good performance. Opposition. Obviously, red card. Dead tactics. Okay. Shite. Dead game. Shite. Not great. Shite. Not okay. Good. Shite. Average. Opposition. Shite. That's actually mad. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I genuinely didn't think it was that bad. And I'm also shocked at how far it goes back. When you look at like the Newcastle game, you look at the Dortmund game. I thought this only started like a couple of weeks ago, man. What a hack. That ain't great. LB, tell me honestly, do you like this recycled football we play nowadays? No. I prefer the pacey, the Sane, Sterling drillers. This is transfer mark, juice maker. Alec, you say it's negative, bro, but at the end of the day, it's true. It's true. This has been going on for a long time, so we need to find out, the team needs to improve, because they can't continue. Look at the fixtures, mate. Look at the fixtures. United, Spurs, Wolves, Spurs, Villa, Arsenal. The only easy game there, and I'd say it's easy, but we're away from home as well for me, is this. Forest should beat them. Wolves are a difficult team if they sort themselves out. Spurs is grim. Aston Villa have got Emery. Arsenal's a title challenge. We have a 50% win rate away from home this season. Is that what it is then? Is that what it is? Is that our away record which stinks? Does this tell me? This is our Premier League record. Look at the goal differences. We score half the amount of goals away from home that we do at home. Like, what's going on in it? You know what I mean? Well, I know there's always a bit of a drop-off away from home, but half? Is that normal? Half the amount of goals? That seems pretty mad. Home record also shit. It's not the worst. I mean, we're halfway through. You've drawn one, you've lost one. If you do that again, that's 14, 2, 2. It's not shite, but it's not great either. Just mad, innit? Like, what's going on, man? What's our business in the summer? Where are our transfers? For me, man, you got to look at these three here and go, we did not replace any of these three with an adequate player. And think how important these three players have been in our seasons over the last couple of years, over our last few years. Felix, red card. No chance. That's funny. What did he do? I'm not watching it. What did he do? What did he do? Tell me that he like headbutted someone, man. What's he done, guys? What's he done? High foot tackle. It was terrible. Shit. I'll have a look at it in a bit. Yeah, guys, look at this. Sterling sold, Gabriel Jesus sold, Zinchenko sold. Now, just to clarify, I don't have a problem with any of those three players being sold. The problem is Raheem Sterling did not replace, yeah? Gabriel Jesus did replace him with Alvarez, but what Gabriel Jesus was able to do is also play on the wing, and he actually done it okay. Was it last season or the season before that he started like the season as a right winger and was just getting assist after assist after assist for like 5 games in a row? Guy slammed it. So we've replaced him as a striker, but we've not replaced that ability to play him on the wing. And Zinchenko we've not replaced, man, because this guy can't play as left back, innit? So it's mad. It's crazy. How many wins do you realistically see in the next 6 games? Let's have a look. I'll tell you my honest opinion. Honest opinion, right? I'm doing Premier League. I'm doing Premier League only, yeah. I think we win this game. I think we win the United game. So that's one dub. Felix channeled his inner Atletico Madrid self with a 5, says professional idiot. Yeah, bro. I think this we win. United. Right? Spurs at home. We're just shit against Spurs, man. We're just not good against Spurs. It's grim. It's grim out here. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say about the Spurs game. Because we just arse against Spurs for some reason. Take a draw against Spurs. Yeah. But we got to be aiming for the win, man. We've got to be trying to win it. It's time this team stands up, man. Time this team stands up and fights for the club, fights for the fans. And gets the dubs. Bro, stop predicting, says Massam. I mean, it is not a score prediction, bro. It's not a score prediction. Honestly, mate, I think we need to be getting at least, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of them, I think you need 4 wins minimum. Do you know what I mean? And you can't be getting beat off Arsenal. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one because we're playing such good teams, and I'm like, the fixtures are solid. We're not playing great. I mean, what's coming up after that? You got Bournemouth. That'll be a nice one. Hopefully, it's away from home. Hopefully, the Coppers stay out of it. Newcastle, hard. Palace at their ground, hard. West Ham. I mean, West Ham are different, man. We should call Spurs Spuds from now on, like a potato. Professionally did it with the two. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, I need to see a reaction. We all need to see a reaction on Saturday. We have to see a reaction on Saturday, man. We have to see something different. We can't keep seeing this team that doesn't create chances. That is unable to create chances. We need the team to get back to old ways, man. Being confident. I'm usually very confident about City, James, but last night's performance was so bad, that it kicked me, man. It kicked me, and I'm like, fuck. I've been waiting for because you know how Gundogan's been saying, oh, we'll use this as like a stepping stone, whatever. Bro, this is the 4th game now that you've had the stepping stone, and you keep stepping on stones, and you keep sinking, man. And then you keep saying, oh, we're gonna step on another stone, we'll bounce back. I don't want more stepping stones. I don't want no more bounce backs. I just want my team to perform to the level that I know they're capable of. And if they lose, they lose, no problem. But what I don't want to see is my team going down like they did last night. Maybe Gundogan isn't captain material. I don't think he's captain material. Is that the reason we got thumped yesterday? No. But I don't think he's captain material. Arsenal have the hunger. We've lost it. It appears, you know, at this moment in time that something ain't right. Whether it's the hunger, you know what I mean? Gundogan was saying it was the hunger, wasn't he? He was like, oh yeah, the hunger ain't there. What are you on about? The hunger isn't there. How's the hunger not there? You're a Premier League footballer. Are you not going for Premier League? Are you going for Premier League, man? What's going on here? LB, rate my lineup, says Buddy. Ederson, Lewis, Laporte, Stones, Cancelo, Rodri, KDB, Bernardo, Mahrez, Foden, Haaland. That is, my friend, called ham. That's a ham. That's a ham, yeah? You got no chill there, bro. You just gone full ham, innit? Cancelo and Rico Lewis. That's ham. We need Diaz. Well, what I want to see, yeah, I want to see Laporte Stones this weekend. But the thing is, we need Diaz now, right? But by the time Diaz comes back, they're in the games, then I want Stones and Laporte. Mahrez will cook. I hope so, man. The guy's on fire. Surely Walker has to play. I think Walker has to play. How are you going to play Rico Lewis in an inverted position? How are you going to do that? When Rashford's on the pitch. That's exactly the same as what happened when we played Kyle Walker against Newcastle in that same position, and Sam Maximum absolutely terrored him. You can't have a really, really good winger who just stays on the wing and invert your player. That's exactly what happened against Newcastle, if you remember. Sam Maximum on the wing, and Rashford and Walker was playing inverted winger. It just did not work at all. So I don't see how you can play an inverted fullback against Rashford. We need to deal with Rashi. Walker can deal with Rashi. If you play Walker, no problems. I ain't. Obviously, what Rashford can always do stuff. He's in good form, but yeah, I'm backing Walker to do it. But it's about his fitness levels. He just didn't look fit last night. He didn't look fit at all. Zermaine, Mahrez should start. Mahrez has to start, man. Mahrez has to start. He's our most informed attacking player. You know, he has to start. Yeah, look, Ilkay Gundogan. Let me put this on screen for you guys. Look at this. Ilkay Gundogan. We've won games, but I feel there's something missing. Something's off at the minute. There's a special recipe missing. Performances. The desire and hunger is not as in recent years. Hopefully, the Southampton loss was right wake-up call. I mean, to be fair, Pep Guardiola has been saying that he's not been happy with the attitude in training. Maybe it's more than just a couple of players. Maybe it's a lot of players. George, listen. The reason that I want him to play is because I'm hoping that he can be fit enough to play against Rashford. Because if Rico Lewis plays, for me that's a recipe for disaster, bro. So I'm playing Walker and saying you just got to fucking try and get through this game, bro, without getting absolutely smoked. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, you know, Gundogan there chatting about hunger. Team's not got hunger apparently. Like, what's all that about? Why has they not got the hunger? They should have the hunger. Confident Man City can put in a good performance. And then look at this, Pep Guardiola. It was a joke. I don't have ridiculous thoughts for the derby. It will be a normal thing. Rashford is in the form of his life. He's in very, very good form. And you want to play him against an 18-year-old who's played 5 games for City? Come on, man. You can't be starting Rico Lewis against Rashford. If he starts and he does well, mint, buzzing for him. But I just think you're kind of like, yeah, lad, you know what I mean? You're 18 years old. You've played 5 games for City. Go and deal with this the league's in-form winger for me. I just think it's a bit naive, man. They're talking more about hippos than training. Senior fullbacks need to step up. Yeah, Walker needs to step up. Cancelo needs to step up. Everyone needs to step up, man. You know what I mean? Everyone needs to step up. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Like, we can't do anything. The team has to do it themselves. Like, at the end of the day, we're just fans watching the game and we're seeing poor performances. We're seeing disappointment because we know what this team's capable of, man. We know they're capable of incredible things, majestic things. Win streaks for days. Incredible style of football. But we're not seeing any of it, man. And that's why it's disappointing. Is John Stones injured? Well, he was injured last night. What? I don't know. I've not seen him in any photos today. So hopefully he's fine, but I don't know. He better be fit. I hope he's fit, man. I hope he's fit. I think we're going to need him big time. I think we are. KDB needs to be at his best. He definitely needs to be at his best. He needs to inspire the team, man. Who could we sign at left back? Did a stream on it the other day, Moonwalker. Like, literally fucking anyone at this point, bro. Apparently we're in for Ferland Mendes, 27 years old. He's a competent left back. He's a left back. I'd take him. I don't care. Rodri will be the difference. Well, luckily, there was a couple of games just after the World Cup that I thought Rodri looked off the pace, but he has looked good. But remember, Rodri's on 4 yellows, as is Cancelo. If Rodri gets a booking against United on Saturday, he then misses the Tottenham game. So that's just something to bear in mind. He needs to go the United game and the Tottenham game without getting injured, without getting a yellow. If he gets through both of them games, then it resets, he'll be fine. Thoughts on signing Borna Sosa? As a cover option for Cancelo, providing Cancelo is playing well, I ain't got no problem with it. But right now, Cancelo's not playing well. So now I'm thinking, ooh, how long is this going to go on for? If it carries on for longer, then I'll need to sign an actual sick left back and have Cancelo as my second choice. Rodri only on 2 yellows, LB? Nah, I don't think so. Is it? I checked on Transfermarkt and it said, unless it was both, unless what I was looking at was all comps. Oh yeah, he's only on 2 yellows. Fucking hell, yes. I was looking at all comps, brother. Oh, we're calm then. We're chilling. I've been spreading misinformation. Yeah, I was looking at all comps, James, man. Dumb from me, really. So that's good. Chilling. LB with the fake news. That's it, bro. My bad. Ah, buzzing then. Buzzing. He can go around cropping people then. Take them tactical fouls. We ain't worried. Yeah, Cancelo mustn't be on 4 then either. I can check him now. Unless he's been unlucky and just got them all in the Prem. Let's have a look. Current season. Premier League. He's on 3. So he'd have to get a booking in both the Derby and the Tottenham game. Foden needs to step up. Yep. Look, Chrome Abyss. I mean, we can do that if you want. We can go through all the players and say, this guy needs to step up, man. He's been off it. Bro, most of the players have been off it. So if we're going to talk about Foden needs to improve and be on it, which you're right, Grealish, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo, Cancelo, Walker, they all need to step up, man. Fulham goal, boom, big LB fake news stream. Yes, professional idiot. I'm surprised that no one. That's the first, because I've been spinning that for time. I've been spinning that for like over a week or so, and that's the first time someone's told me that I'm wrong on it. Is that a league game, by the way? Oh my God, Chelsea losing again. How are Chelsea losing again? It's a Premier League game, man. Oh. Can I just say, I did tip Fulham at the beginning of the season. I said Fulham would be sick this year. And they're slamming it, man. They're 7 points. They're 8 points behind City. Granted, we do have 2 games in hand, but they're 8 points behind City. They're my team. I like Marco Silva. I rate Marco Silva. I rate him. I think he's a really, really good manager. His football is well good. Like, you watch Fulham and you will enjoy watching Fulham play. Promise you. They play good football. They're attacking. They try and get goals. 32 goals this season for Fulham. More than United. 2 less than Liverpool. Like, they score goals. They're a good attacking manager. It's just his defensive. Like, if he can sort his defending out as a coach, he'd be sick. Felix has just got a red card now, says gaming. Yeah, man. I believe so. Chelsea, mate. What is going on with Chelsea? That's quite funny, actually, because on my solo channel, by the way, big up anyone who's not gone to my solo channel, go over there, make sure you subscribe in it. I did a video on Chelsea, chatting about Chelsea in like, is Todd Bowley destroying the club? Chelsea being destroyed. Good timing, because they are having a bad time, man. They're having a bad time. They're 10th, mates. They've got 1 more game until they're officially at the halfway marker. And they're 10th. Oh, it could be worse, innit? It could be worse, guys. They're clinging on to the top half of the table. Channel's called It's LB. It's LB in my channel name. I did post it on the community, but you guys mustn't have seen it. But yeah, man, it's pretty wild. Just try to see if there's anything else, man, that's going on. Anything else that anyone's like got any news or anything, man? Tell me something, innit? Someone tell me some positivity. So someone tell me some like, thanks a lot, Sean, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks, Des. I appreciate that, man. Anyone give me some positivity, bro? The nameless one. LB, why is Borges and Mabude not given a chance? Because they weren't given a chances in the games where they should have been given a chance. So now they won't be given a chance because these games are too high pressure. When you play Seville in the match day 6 of the Champions League, which meant absolutely nothing other than the £1.2 million you get for winning the game, and he's not even on the bench. No, he's not going to play a game for City this season. We won't get a minute. Normally, I do the predicted The lineups tomorrow, yeah. I'll do the predicted at 11 tomorrow, A1. What do you think about Esbrand? Well, I'm actually kind of, honestly, I'm really annoyed about how the Wilson Esbrand situation has been handled. I really am. We and Jordan had a bit of a debate about it this morning, and I just don't like it at all. I don't like it mainly because I think he's better than Gomez, and now he's on loan at Coventry. So it was a bit of an interesting conversation this morning. Charlotte Dobb with a bit of positivity. Still in 3 competitions, which we're entering the period where we play every 3 days, which suits us. Suits us normally. Hopefully it continues to suit us. Epic goalie. Here's positivity. At least we aren't spending 10 million on bringing a guy in on loan who just extended with his parent club and then just got a red card after being hyped up. How did we end up with Gomez? Because we sold Zinchenko before getting another left back, and then when we realised we couldn't get Cucurella, we then was like, shit, what do we do? Let's go and get someone for 10 mil because it's the easy option. And I just don't agree with people saying we sold Zinchenko because he wanted to leave. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. If you've got a house, right, and you want to sell your house and you want to move to a new house, you don't sell your house and then go and buy a new house with the cash, because then you got no house. You're going to be homeless. Yeah? You say, oh, I'll sell you my house, no problem. But I can only sell you my house once I've bought a new house. And then you go and buy a new house. You buy the house, and then you sell your house. Boom. Driller. Easy. You got rid of your old house, you're in a new house. Honestly, I take the piss there a little bit, but that's how you buy a house, because you don't want to be homeless. We are homeless at left back. Are we still kings of the desert? Come on, man. We're asking that question for, Bray. Because we're the king of the desert, Bray. End of an era has been trending since last night. Rags are so confident, dreading it. Listen, let them just gas themselves up, right? Because at the end of the day, we know how to take care of business in these games. And I'm confident. Well, I'm not confident because the team's been weird this season, but I believe and I hope that the players will turn up on Saturday, play with some pride, play for the badge on the shirt, and actually go and turn up a performance. Chelsea in the mud. Yeah, Chelsea having a mad season. Chelsea having a mad season. Well, Luke Shaw over Gomez, bro. Luke Shaw's a good. I like Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw's all right. I think Luke Shaw's okay. Do you reckon Pep will come in the derby with a stupid tactic or play normally? Honestly, I think he's going to have to play normally because these mad tactics just ain't working. But it's Pep, so you don't really know, man. You just don't know. Score prediction, I mean, probably like a 1-0, 2-0 City. You know what I mean? I ain't confident. So hence a 1-0, 2-0. Reaction needed. It is a reaction needed. That's right, Craig. Fulham in the Europa League spot, yeah. And they were in it. They used to be in it, didn't they? They got to the final once under Roy Hodgson. I remember watching it. I remember watching him play against AC Milan. Ronaldinho turned up at Craven Cottage. Bare weird. I'm more worried about Spurs than United. I probably am as well, Leng. It's just that United is in 2 days, and Spurs, we've got a little bit of time. What winger do we need in the summer? Anyone who is blessed with pace and a bit of directness. Leao is obviously the clear option, and we do like him. City do like him. Leroy Sané is a great player, but I don't see that happening. I take Aït-Nouri. Yeah, I don't know, man. It probably would have cracked Alex. Now, you know what it was, right? Because I remember supporting City before we got bought. It was a lot easier, in my opinion, because it didn't ruin your weekend, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't expect City to win. We were just chilling, you know what I mean? Like, wherever we were. And then, you know, it was like, it was nothing. It was just like, it was enjoyable just to watch. Now it's like, because we got to win the trophies now. It's more stressful. Easier times pre-takeover. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Got to keep that mentality. You do have to keep the mentality, boy racer. You do have to keep that mentality, man, because ultimately, you've got to go for as many trophies as you can, because I, for one, believe that shit don't last forever, man. And one day, you know, Ten Hag he's right. You know, eras don't last forever. You know what I mean? And eventually, we will drop off, and we could have 5 years, 10 years, 15 years of just struggling again. You know what I mean? So I'm like, right now, you got to go and win as many trophies as possible. That's it, Leon, mate. That's it. You know the drill. You know the game. You know the game. I remember, right, when me and Jordan used to go to the games before we started the channel. Yeah. I remember like walking away from the Etihad after a loss, and I'd just be like, I fucking hate this. You know what I mean? Like, it was a Saturday, 12:30 or something. I just be like, this is fucking ruining my weekend. You know what I mean? I was just like, it used to be so much easier before we got bought. You know what was good days? And it only lasted a year. But the taxing Shinawatra days, because we was actually okay, but no one really expected anything. You know what I mean? Like, they were good days. They were great days. As City fans, there was no pressure. We was actually a decent team. We had a good squad, good team. We had a good manager in Sven. We beat United home and away. It was good. But like, you know, if you lost a game, it didn't really ruin your weekend that much, because it didn't. You know, we weren't going for anything. We weren't challenging for top 4. We weren't winning any trophies. They were nice days, man. Zermaine, I missed the days where we were dominating the league. Yeah, bro, that's true, man. I wasn't in the Middlesbrough away end for the 8-1, but my mate Joe was. Many ups and downs in 65, and at the end of the day, you have to try and enjoy it, right? Because at the end of the day, football ain't that deep, right? It's ingrained in a lot of people's lives. But you do have to try and enjoy the ups and downs. All good, yeah. But that Middlesbrough game was a protest game anyway, wasn't it? You know what I mean? The players didn't want to play, man. Well, the flat back four, the voice. I call it the flat back four. It's not really a flat back four. I shouldn't really call that. It is basically still kind of an inverted fullback, but it's Cancelo who goes forward. And the difference is there, he creates stuff, whereas Rico Lewis doesn't. Yeah? And again, not digging out Rico Lewis, by the way. I'm just saying that's facts. Rico Lewis is brilliant in that midfield. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe his performances, but we need more. We need someone to create. And Cancelo can do that. Yeah, all the best, Andrew, mate. All the best, lad. Mate, Riyad Mahrez has got a massive, massive, massive part to play in this. Massive. Because his form recently has been incredible. If he can, I need to see him, right? When he's walking out the tunnel, yeah, on Saturday, I need him to be like, pumped up for it. You know what I mean? I want him to be pumped up for it. I want him to walk over to Haaland, yeah, and I want him to go, oi, Erling. And Erling's going to go, mate. He's going, yeah, you're Erling, aren't you? And he's like, whoa, chill out, man. I'm the best player in the world. He says, I don't care. He says, me, Mr. Riyad, and you going to tear him apart. That's what I need. I need him to come out with some chest. And then I need him to do stuff, man. What's been the worst season under Guardiola? Probably the first season so far, bro. We just sneaked in top 4. That wasn't a good season, man. Yeah, Riyad's on form. Yeah, the first season wasn't great. Need a United thrashing, says Michael. Got smacked by Everton 4-0, I know. Do we need him to wear the gloves? Is this a thing? Yeah. Does Mahrez play better when he wears gloves? Is that factual? The main road chippy is... Oh, just a quick one, yeah? What's happening with some chippy outside at Etihad? I didn't see it because I was going live. Someone put something on Twitter before about a chippy that's closed. Is it... Oh, what's going on here? What's happening with a chippy? PSG second leg. How good was that PSG second leg, Mahrez driller? He was class. Phillips with an awesome 2 meters ran yesterday. Yeah, it's just not. He'll get better. He just needs minutes. He just needs minutes. It would be interesting to map Mahrez's player rating versus temperature. Maybe, bro. We need to win. My brother is a United fan, says Keegan with a donation. Yes, Keegan, thanks for the dono. I mean, not just so you can rub it in your brother's face. We need it for other reasons as well, bro. But that's an added reason. Yeah, Cucurella's regretting going Chelsea. City, you know. I'm glad we didn't get Cucurella. He doesn't look good, does he? Maybe he would have looked okay at City, you never know. But I'm kind of glad we pulled out of that. Which I said at the time. I'm quite happy my team isn't paying 80 million or 60 mil. Whatever it is. Is this game still going on, by the way? Is it 88th minute? Jeez. Well, okay, so the biggest mistake was Sterling leaving. The biggest mistake was not having a replacement for Sterling. Yeah? I think he needed to leave. I think, yeah, he had a row with Pep. I think they had a bust up. The reason I say that is because, you know, something didn't seem right towards the end of the season. When he did that statement, he didn't mention Pep at all. He didn't mention Pep in that long statement at all. And I just think that I think they had a bit of a disagreement. So I've got no problem with him leaving, but we should have replaced him. Said it in the summer, we should have, and there was options. People are like, oh, you can't just spend money. I'm not talking 60, 70, 80 million pound players. There were players available for 30 odd mil, which we should, and that's nothing these days, you know. I think Sterling would have cooked on the right-hand side, Leng. I agree. We should have got a replacement. We should have just got a fast winger in to have some optionality about our play. Gnabry was obviously an option that was available until he signed his deal. I'm pretty sure we could have had him. You know what though, Zermaine? Everyone favouring United over us. I'm happy with that. Because again, it reinforces the fact to the City players. You guys are so bad that, you know, people are saying United are going to win. And hopefully that will spark a little bit of, you know, bit of a comeback. Coleman's a brilliant player for team. I love Coleman, but I don't think you'll be able to get him out, man. Would you take Torres back? Nah, I wouldn't take Torres back, Leng. Because for me, I think Torres is he's a striker or like a centre forward. I just don't think he's a good enough centre forward to be at our level. And I don't think he's a particularly good winger based on what I saw. So no, I wouldn't take him back. And I'm not being funny, like the first sign of like, oh, Barca want me, he was gone. Do you know what I mean? So nah. Like at least with Sane was a bit different, do you know what I mean? Like, he'd been at the club for a couple of years. Well, more than a couple of years. And then the biggest club in his home country come for him. That's fine, you know. You look at Torres, he'd been at the club, what, a year? Or something like that. And then Barca come for him and he's just like, yeah, I'm getting off, lads. Fatty's a good player, Fabian. I do think Bellingham will join City Chrome based on the current information. Kvaratskhelia is a great player, man, but is he what we need? Dash says, LB, I think we'll go on an 11-game winning streak in the Prem, but that game run will probably start during game 25. I feel once we get 3 wins in a row, then the belief will come out, hopefully. Chaser. Oh, Chaser. I call him Chaser because that's his actual name, but I like to call him Chaser because I just find it funny. I absolutely love Chiesa from Juventus. I absolutely love him. But he's only just come back from injury. He's played 5 matches this season. It's going to be an interesting one to see how he gets on after that horrific injury. I agree, Jay. I'm not sat here asking for Cristiano Ronaldo's regen. I just want someone who's got a bit of pace and who can put a ball in the box. That's it. That's it. Diaby from Leverkusen. Well, obviously, Big Steve likes Diaby. Big Steve likes Diaby. I'm not seeing him. Let's have a look at, for the Extra Club members, I want to have a look at some fixtures, man. You know what I mean? Let's get some Extra Club fixtures in the diary. I can't do tomorrow. Saturday's obviously the derby. Sunday, we'll be doing a watch-along for the Tottenham Hotspur Arsenal game. Monday, dead. Tuesday, FA Cup. Wednesday. When do we play our FA Cup game? Oh, we play on Thursday. No, we don't. That's a league game. Are we still in the FA Cup? We are in the FA Cup. It's Arsenal, isn't it? When do we play Arsenal then? Oh, they replays. They're replays. Ignore me. Ignore me. Yeah, we'll get some booked in. By the way, remember, 21st, not this Saturday, next Saturday, we're going to be watching Perone watch. We're going to be watching Argentina under 20s against Paraguay under 20s, and we're going to do a Perone watch. City's new centre mid that they've signed. Chelsea fans singing Tuchel's name again. That is not healthy, man. That is not healthy. Diaby is Mane 2.0. Well, Mane was a very, very good player. So if that is the case, then it might be a player that you want to go and get. Isn't Peroni a beer? Haha, says Simo. Do you not think I've already made that joke? I've made that joke many times, Simo. James says, can't wait to smash United. He's full sending it now. He's full sending it. Right, I think I'll wrap up. Is that game still playing? Or is it over? 95th minute. Let me know when it's finished out. When that game's over, I'll go. I just want to make sure that it's done. Sa, says Fatine. Liverpool missing Mane. Yeah, they are missing Mane. They're also missing the fact that the midfield is shite. The midfield is shite. Let's get some energy and beat United. Well, Paul, today we've all still got the hangover of yesterday. Tomorrow I'm going to bring the heat. I'm going to bring the heat tomorrow. I don't see no negative Norreens in the chat tomorrow. I'm going to bring the fire. I'm going to bring the heat. I'm going to bring optimism. Hope to all. Yeah? Tomorrow. If you're a negative Noreen, don't turn up. Don't turn up. Because tomorrow we're full sending it. It's Derby Day, man. Today's Derby Day stream is like the negative bit. You know what I mean? Oh shit, the players are not fighting for us, their ass. And then tomorrow it's like, we're the best team in the world. You know what I mean? we're gonna fucking send it. We're gonna send it. Check Diaby a bit. I will. I need to check him, man. I need to check him. When's the next video on It's LB channel? I don't know, man. I don't know. I need a content idea. I can't really do another Chelsea one because that was the first video on the channel. So I don't know. LBI send the clip on Discord. Yes, yes, bro. I'm always holding the string. It's like a, what's it called? Like a stress thing or like a fidget toy. Listen to this, yeah? Watch. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Oh, the music was on. You wouldn't have been able to hear it. I'll turn the music off and do it again. You hear that then? I don't know. I don't know why I did that in it, but there you go. Right, okie dokie. I'm going to wrap it up, I think. Game over. Chelsea in the mud. Oh my days. Chelsea are arse, guys. What is going on, man? What's my channel name? It's called It's... Tyrone, bro. You want to get hit in the face by this? Promise you, man. It'll take your eye out, bro. It's called It's LB. Yeah, I'll put it on screen. There you go. It's LB. Only got one video so far. Our Chelsea being destroyed. So go check it out if you don't, if you could do me a favour. Other than that, boom, get that off, man. I want to get copyrighted, innit? Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. A little bit of a chill one, man. You know what I mean? I didn't really want to come in here and have like a full-on deep conversation. PISS with the dono says, tomorrow let's play. It's not tomorrow, bro. Everyone, I keep saying this, tomorrow. I keep saying it's tomorrow, but it's not for people. It's Saturday. But he says, tomorrow let's play like we did against Southampton. I'm sure I'll work this time. Yeah, it's Saturday. LB, you'll be clipped more than Saeed if you were in the Big Six. Nah, bro. Nah, I wouldn't. I chat facts. When I go on that show, I chat facts. I've said nothing ever apart from factual information. Nothing apart from factual. I think, anyway. Buzzing. Right, I'm going to get off. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Appreciate the support, as always. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Go check out my personal as well, if you don't mind. It's LB. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, man. I'm trying to get to 1,500 subs in it, so help me out. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bring the energy, man. Bring the energy. Because Saturday is the biggest day of the season so far. See you in a bit.